Так, всем привет, кто смотрит повторе. Продолжаем играть в Mass Effect Andromeda. Сегодня нас ждет очень много. Очень много. Доп-квестов. На Нексусе. Местами увлекательные, местами нудноватые. Но опыт нужен. Кредиты нужны. Я не знаю, кредиты дают вообще за доп-квесты? Я раньше никогда не обращал внимания. Да я никогда раньше и магазином не пользовался. Вот он есть и есть. Гидропоника. Так, ну вот у нас на этом этаже. Дело Крогана.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to the Krogan.
But we need this equipment.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
It's not a...
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Как-то все грустно. Только спокойно.
Whatever's going on, it's not fair to take it out on me.
Apologies, you're right. This is not your fault.
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Чем помочь?
Maybe there's something I can do?
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal are we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Ну пойдем. Так, здесь вроде уже больше ничего нету. В баре мы были. Центр культуры. Ну-ка. Ну все, нам туда и надо.
Break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
This is Addison. Our first outpost, Andromeda, has confirmed full deployment on the EO.
How many times
Oh,
have I
здесь.
told you this story? Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny.
Внучка и дедушка. День новый, дерьмо старое. На память будущим поколениям, если инициатива вдруг всплывет кверху брюхом. Нексус по сути своей не более чем цирк на 4 манежа. Мне не нравятся методы Тана, и он явственно показывает свое презрение к Роганам. Думаю, намерения у него благие, но он тот еще рвач. И добьется он так только конфликта. Нексус не сможет победиться до тех пор, пока у Тана развязаны руки. Эдисон уже решил отколоться от него и занимает круговую оборону. Надо будет потолковать с Кандросом. Надеюсь, мы сумеем договориться. А может и нет. Как же мне достали все эти фокусы. Ну-ка, Драк. С ним вообще поговорить можно? Можно.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station, slightly dented?
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
The two of you seem close.
It's been Kesh and me against the galaxy the moment I got her. Well, maybe not as much now, but it sure was early on.
We need that console up and running, Cash.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Hijack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
Конечно, поможем.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Плевое дело. Если Кендрос нас никуда не пошлет. Кандрос.
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Скафери, ты подошел только что? Да никаких. Я вот первый делаю. Снакмор Драк. Помогаем его
This file won't
внученьке.
play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you the armory. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Ну, это подозрительно.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Набирание еды
Let's go
слегка
confront him.
больше времени заняло, чуть-чуть не успел. А я, кстати, в магазин прям за полчаса смотался туда-обратно. Ну просто я заранее знал. Список написал. Я не из тех, кто ходит по гипермаркету там по 2 часа. Есть конкретная цель. Пришел, взял, победил. Так, я думаю, надо делать один квест. Ну, то есть, взялся, делаем, пока есть возможность. Если не отправляют куда-нибудь на планету. Со Спендером. запутаемся во всех этих квестах.
Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Real work. Ты у нас на крючке, Спендер.
There's evidence tying you
Странная
to
фраза,
some
конечно.
pretty shady things, Spender. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting.
Сейчас он прям так
Whoever you're
расскажет, да?
talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Отложено. Найти планету, упомянутую в записях охраны. Если их скопом набрать, возможно, меньше ходьбы будет в итоге. Может быть. Смотри, у нас здесь Эдисон. Два квеста с Эдисон. Владимир Брека. Вован.
Please address concerns first with Director Addison.
Русский.
One must obey protocol.
Твой английский замечательный.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Я не бухгалтер.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives.
Ну смотри,
You and
здесь
your
еще
team
на этом
are out there
этаже
making Andromeda viable.
наш
That
арестант.
empowers all of us.
Еще
Hit a
вроде.
threshold.
Сэм.
A new cryo group
А,
can be
нет, Сэм
bought
не
out.
здесь. Или здесь.
Want more security, like you chose at Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutia. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
А можно же смешивать?
Pathfinder.
Или вот мы первый поставили, ну, первую колонию нашу основали и сделали из нее военной. Теперь она будет... Теперь все остальные колонии тоже будут военными? Я что-то этого не помню. Или на каждой планете мы будем выбирать сами?
I've been digging, and there are serious concerns about Spender.
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5. Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. 1,000 people riding me. Spender, shit as he is, helps. So, Pathfinder, if you've accusations to make, be certain. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract, it's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind, we're dying.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
I want to avoid that entirely. For reasons.
А я не помню, кого нам нужно
Reasons?
разбудить.
That's it?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brecker's console. It's none of my business.
Что я забыл.
Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
Understood.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Все, у нее больше
Director
ничего.
Addison?
Good.
Goodbye.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Goodbye, my love, goodbye. Так, здесь у нас этот заключенный. Тан. Подожди, а Сэм нет? Не здесь разве? А, Сэм, все, вспомнил. Пойдем вытащим нашего заключенного.
Hey, there's puke on the floor. I'm gonna get sick. You're sick. Locking a man up with germs. If I die, I'm gonna sue your ass.
Keep blowing that hot air, pal. It'll dry out faster.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
Ты мне солгал.
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Странно, у него
Hold
лицо
on
белое,
The chief's
шея
omni tool
такая
recorded you over the body. Sam playback.
коричневая.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
Я читал, на что влияет аванпост. Военный дает бонус к обороне и некий отряд для тяжелых ситуаций. А в остальном только некоторые реплики меняет. Научный ничего особо не дает. Ну, значит, будем военные делать чисто. Создадим новую армию. Это Тана решать.
Director Tan will determine what's to be done. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and
Вообще, да.
simple.
We'll see about that.
За намерение убить. За мысли убить. Не сажают. За самоубийство сажают. Ну, хотя я не знаю, как у нас, у них, у нас точно. За мысли у нас не карают. Мы же не в этом, не в Советском Союзе, где даже мыслить было запрещено. Шаг вправо, шаг... Кстати, давай проверим. Ударные группы. Ну-ка. Задание выполнено. 11 тысяч опыта. Финансы задания, бронзовый ящик кредитов, бронзовый ящик материалов. Подожди, эти задания влияют только на прокачку... О, ящики. Ну все, открываем. Так я не договорил. Влияет на персонажа в одиночную или только на сетевую? Ну-ка, давай. Ну вот. Вы подобрали предметы, подали к своему сражению. Кредиты. Все, что ли? Мягкий хитин. Вы отобрали. Да, не густо, конечно. Да, нам 32 кредита и 8 мягких. 32 кредита? Надо отправлять... Да, ну тут 51 минута. Бронзовый ящик. А, ну оба квеста бронзовый. Давай к кетам отправим. Второй уровень. А еще создать можно? Новый отряд. Ага. Можно сделать 2 отряда. Финансы все потратить. Да пофиг, давай. Отмена. А, их еще улучшать надо. Причем за деньги. Блин, надо было тогда один улучшать. Хрен тут цены. Плюс здесь к эффективности. Блин, ну ладно. Тьфу. Как в Берсерии будет качаться и больше денег приносить, судя. Ну, походу. Так, я хочу второй отряд отправить. Все. 78%, 74%. Кстати, ну да, тут это второй уровень. 78%. Это первый уровень. 74%.
Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
А что получается, в нелицензионной версии этим пользоваться нельзя, что ли? В пиратке.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Собрать сведения о врагах. Так, у него... У Кандроса вроде ничего нету.
No news on the Turian Arc yet.
Да.
Or is this militia business?
Не пускала?
Duty call.
А я... ну я же... я оффлайн играл первый раз. Да, я оффлайн играл. Я никогда не пробовал с подключением к интернету.
Anonymous source, really? Pathfinder. Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service. Maybe you've heard my voice over the vids. I'm trying to file a story right now, but hey.
HNS, huh? Where are the rest of you?
I had an editor, but it's crazy out here. Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny. Or something. I haven't had much sleep.
Что
Were
вообще
you
за
a journalist
персонаж?
back in the Milky Way?
Я такого не
I
помню.
was. Sort of. Only had a couple internships under my belt. Good places, though. The New Star Chronicle even sent me to Mars for a week. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Then the uprising happened. We got a little too close. My editor was killed. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
А еще хорошо, что отряд выполняет миссию, даже если ты не в игре.
Who pays for you to do this?
Technically, HNS is an arm of the initiative,
Это была бы жопа.
but we serve the public.
2 часа игрового времени.
Sometimes the higher-ups try and tell us what the
Не все же
broadcast,
задроты, как
Tan especially, but we decide what to run and how to run it. It causes friction, but at least I can live with myself.
Чуть я вообще даже не
It
слышал,
must be
что он
difficult
говорит.
to set up a broadcast from scratch.
No, it's easy. Beyond the lack of staff, resistant authorities, and constant technical glitches. Still, I'm getting there. May have an honest-to-goodness source in Nexus security, if she ever calls me back.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that up.
Talk to you later, Davis.
Hey, Ryder, before you go,
вот,
I hate to
задание.
ask, but it seems like your job takes you all over, the places we can't broadcast yet. If I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing them on some planets? It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
What do you need from me exactly?
I'm digging up good
Нет,
stories
теперь я
here,
вспоминаю.
but not a lot of people beyond the Nexus can hear them. Our long-distance transmitter sends package data between ships, and even planet-side, provided there's a receiver on the other end. I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal. We only have a few, so they need to go on planets with people.
Хорошо.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get set
Перевод
up.
времени на компе может
Great.
помочь в таких
Just place a
случаях.
receiver near an outpost, and they'll get our
Абуз.
reports.
Ага.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Не знаю, есть смысл записи охраны? Там их куча. Читать. Джарун Тан, директор инициативы Андромеда, Терен Кандрас. Директор Тан, мне нужно, чтобы мои подопечные занимались защитой станции, а не инвентаризацией. Если же вам очень нужен отчет ополчения, поручу его сержанту Нелсу. След отстыл. Нашли нечто похожее на заброшенные лагеря в системе Файфер. Но живых обитателей там нет, только кладбище. Среди мертвых была Каспирата и Рида, но не Слоан Келли. Возможно, Каликс Корванис и начал мятеж, но Слоан открыто объявила о своих намерениях. Я знаю, что она была о вас высокого мнения, но надеюсь, что вы сможете сохранить беспристрастность в том, что касается этой задачи. Слоан Келли обманула мои ожидания, никаких проблем не возникнет. Кандрас. Отлично, значит, вы не будете против отправить небольшой тайный разведотряд, чтобы выяснить, куда смогла деться Слоан и изгнанники. Я не хочу неприятных сюрпризов, когда мы наладим колонию. Блин, я не помню повстанцы где вообще, на какой планете. Так, что у нас здесь еще есть? Тан. Как напиток. Эй, Керри.
Pathfinder. Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
А тут за них можно проходить? За кого? Вы очень любите свою работу?
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
Ко всем Азари можно подкатывать.
Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
А, за повстанцев? А я не помню.
So that's what I need. The truth,
Вот.
I mean.
Их я вообще не
Someone
помню.
needs to record the history we're making.
Но мы же их должны найти, у нас задание-то есть.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope, rather than hard truths.
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Это не взбесит Тана?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Окей.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
Как неоцениваемый план был другой. Наше руководство называет это ожидаемыми трудностями. Вы согласны с таким определением? Нет, нужно все исправить.
We still have to fix them. Everyone, leaders included, needs to pitch in. Let's be honest about these challenges and how we're going to
Вроде
face them.
потом же будут новости
Nice.
вещать.
Won't make you popular with the leaders, but it's good to hear. Bandwidth means I'm
про это.
transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. This was more fun than I expected. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel in your victories.
That's why I'm standing here.
Oh, I never doubted you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder, of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
Due respect,
Не
Director
нравится мне этот
Tan,
Тан.
but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity
парень.
speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
Это типа наша каюта. Обычный начальник интриган. Но поэтому и не нравится то, что он интриган. Вообще начальников нормальных мало.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew.
Не, понятно, что
They're a talented bunch.
чтобы людей держать,
You're their
это я
beacon.
понял. Но
Careful.
мне
You'll
кажется,
end up adopting you, Ryder.
My staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
Начальник настоящий, нормальный. Все равно должен быть говнюком. Но в меру. Его не должны прям любить. Но и за какую-то часть, не знаю, его действий должны его уважать, а не ненавидеть. Но и бояться. Все равно. Тогда будет порядок в организации. А если на него он будет такой весь хорошенький, миленький, на его шею как сядут, и будет развал полнейший. По крайней мере, я знаю, как у нас в армии у меня было. Начальник полнейший мудак просто. Вот прям мудак. Его ненавидел каждый. Но местами он был нормальный. Местами, правда. Где-то золотая грань. Но, правда, был бардак все равно, что он и был мудаком. Но он был мудак, именно мудак-мудак. Потому что он был чуть-чуть нормальный. А надо быть наполовину мудаком, наполовину нормальным. Нам нужны все.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder's support.
Though I worry about your decision on Eos, Ryder. A military outpost won't help feed the Nexus, not the way scientists might have.
But it will protect us from a growing list of threats.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Она мне не требуется.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of.
Ковчег.
Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Brekka unlocked the AVP system. Just have to make the first spend to get started.
Опа, это что такое? Опа. Мемориал. С чувством особой гордости мы вспоминать тех, кто отдал жизнь за исследование и открытие. Это этот, что ли? Шепард? Кора.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since Eos.
Это уровень
You
Нексуса
really can
вроде.
feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's on us. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
Равуна. Модель Равуна раннего турианского звездолета, который первым прошел через масс-ретранслятор. Нормандия. Секретные чертежи Нормандия, стелс-фрегат, основан на прототипе, разработанном совместно Альянсом систем турианской иерархии. Кека Маджрити. Первый человеческий пилотируемый звездолет с ионным двигателем, построенный с использованием технологии, опробированной при работе станции в 2003 году. От нас правительство прячет что-то. Важные межпланетные операции Европы. Переданы историческому совету инициативы Андромеда. Все даты указаны в формате нашей эры. 1985-92 Джотто. Первая операция Ека в глубоком космосе. Попытка перехвата комет Галлея из Крига Скелерупа. В 90-м году запуск космического телескопа Хаббл. 92-й Уиллис. Первая попытка Ека изучить солнечные полюса. 97-й Гюгенс. Первая миссия по изучению Титана. 2003 год. Марс Экспресс. Первая миссия Эко, направленная к Марсу. 2003. Смарт-1. Первая операция по изучению Луны. Впервые пытается выйти на орбиту кометы. Чуримова-Герасименко. 2006. Венера Экспресс. Первая миссия направлена к Венере. Также в 2006-м Гюгенс. Первая успешная посадка спускаемого аппарата на поверхность мира во внешнем кольце Солнечной системы. Титан. 2014 год. Это первая мягкая посадка исследовательского модуля на поверхность кометы. 2016. Экзомарс. Первый спускаемый аппарат на Марсе. 2018. Беппи Коломбо. Первая миссия отправлена к Меркурию. Вот так вот. А мы этого не знаем всего.
A year to think about it.
It's the
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
А может, мне больше всего отвращения от Танна, потому что он расист к роганам слишком относится. Да, они чуть-чуть странная раса.
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do
Малдера
it.
на них
But
нет.
there's proof that he
Все
meant
скрыли.
Yes,
А как же Скалли?
We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
Ага, так, это же этот наш преступник. Мы устанавливаем судебный прецедент в Андромеде. И вот осужденный убийца, который никого не убивал. Суд — дело непростое.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome.
Изгоняем ли
Do
мы
we
его
still
за
exile him for
убийство?
murder?
За какое убийство? Он же не убивал никого. Изгнать, отпустить. Отпустить.
It was crazy down there, life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of
Скали
person.
скеп... А, ну Скали, да.
We don't regret it. All
Если в
right,
этом плане.
so be it. He will do community service for his
Но они
role
как
in the chaos. But
Две
he's a free man.
противоположности.
At least we'll have this sordid business behind us.
Плюс 4 очка навыка. За квест просто. Плюс 4 очка навыка.
Something I can help you with?
Все.
That's all.
Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
Так, ну тут все. Да? Опа. Система бонусов криостаза. Опа, опа. Так, это Керри. О, Вован.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka, C63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Вот он так же смешно говорит, как сегодня этот в метро Сэм с его акцентом, так и этот по-русски. То есть по-английски с русским акцентом.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things. Alliance of support.
Alliance of
You
support.
can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Вот я также по-английски разговариваю, точнее только читаю. Ну, кому-то дается, например. Кому-то не так. Но главное, ты вообще, главное, читаешь. Некоторые читать не могут. Не, могут, но по слогам. И как вспомню.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates.
Я английский изучал со второго
A
класса.
metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more
Еще и на факультативы ходил.
Simplest explanation?
Потому что я
The more you do,
хуже
the more
всех
room we have
в
to
классе
grow.
знал английский.
I deal in full colony blocks of specialists. I can make individual requests, but we should start the overall system first.
Overall.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
Brekka.
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection.
It's ready
You
for
may
your
begin
first
shaping the
selection.
initiative at your leisure.
Нет, он говорит правильно, просто он это произносит... Вот он, ты как, знаешь, как английский... Как это, даже не знаю. По-русски произносишь. Просто надо знать, как произносится... По-английски нормально будет. Главное, читаешь, значит, можешь произносить правильно. Произношение, да, у них там... В. А это мы, помню, учили нас. Ну, меня, по крайней мере, на факультативе учили этого. У меня немецкий был, который уже забыл совсем. А английский в последних классах разве что нормально преподавать начали. По большей части сам его узнал отовсюду. Не, я вообще, я страдал. Я хуже всех знал. Ну, в плане, потому что... Хуже, потому что у нас был уровень. Вот. В классе был вот такой уровень английского. А я был вот такого уровня. А вот был минимум. То есть я знал, как бы знал, но на фоне остальных я, можно сказать, ни хрена не знал. Противно? Почему? Тут типа не наш язык? Не наоборот, я не могу вот слушать, как вот сейчас этот парень разговаривал. Мне смешно и уши режет. Очки криокапсул. Опыт ученых, выбранных за многолетнюю... Я не помню, что он делает. Зарабатывать очки исследования с регулярными интервалами. Лаборанты помогают научной группе Нексуса более эффективно анализировать данные поле. Нексус выделяет ресурсы на основании шахтерских станций в Элее. Блин, я прослушал из-за того, что из-за его акцента. Зачем вообще опа? Опа. Боевые тираны со всего Млечного Пути прибыли в Андромеду, чтобы поделиться тактическими навыками и умением выжить в сложных условиях. Торговля. Основа цивилизации. Эти опытные торговцы и предприниматели могут использовать свои связи, добывая редкие предметы, инвестируя, улучшая распределение имеющихся ресурсов. Просто с правильным произношением куча звуков теряется. Да ну. Это лучше, чем мазе, фазе. Мазе, фазе. Ну, немцы так говорят. Я помню, как у нас преподавательница в школе, учительница, заменяла нашу, пока та заболела. Она преподавала английский. Ой, английский, немецкий. Ну, то есть основной предмет у нее немецкий. Она пришла нас английскому учить. О боже, я так ржал. Этот акцент немецкий. Sit down, please. Боже. У нас одно очко получается. Ну-ка. Получается, расходом... Опытный солдат выискивает представителей дикой природы или чтобы выработать лучшую стратегию выживания при встрече с ними. Нет наград. Нет наград. Зарабатывать на 15% больше кредитов, заполнение Это типа бонусы, что ли? Получайте расходовые материалы с регулярными интервалами. Технические материалы. Находите тайники уже возле уже созданных передовых станций. Ага. Это типа пассивный бонус. Закрыты. Плюс здесь количество научных данных из всех источников. Становятся доступными дополнительные обычные залежи полезных ископаемых. Вот я русский, по-русски читаю хуже, чем по-английски, наверное. Но видишь, их нужно изучить, чтобы открыть закрытые. Получите бонус 10% к опыту, получаемый за бой. Открывает еще одну ячейку расходуемых предметов. Расходуемых предметов. А, это которые хилки, что ли? А у нас будут вообще они? Я что-то не помню даже. Ну вот, расходуемые предметы. Ну-ка, коммерческие капсулы. Зарабатывайте много кредитов на вложениях с регулярными интервалами. Тут что, на бирже можно играть, что ли? Получите доступ к особому ассортименту товаров у торговцев. Увеличивает вместимость предметов. Огненные патроны там есть уже. А, ну я понял. Менять тип патронов. Просто я не знаю, с чего начать. И как получать вообще очки криокапсулы? Очки исследований. Можно очки исследований сделать. Это для крафта же, да? Открытие рецептов. Наверху уровень Нексуса. Вот это что ли? А, вот он. Следующий уровень 290. Опа. Опа. Проходим колонию, получаем опа. Опа. Не знаю, просто нужно в первую очередь, что нам нужно? Материалы, чтобы крафтить. Ну и рецепты открывать. А рецепты открывать за очки исследования. Товары? Улучшенные цены при покупке и продаже предметов. Кстати. Увеличивает вместимость предметов. Вот как это понять? Вместимость чего именно предметов? То есть максимально то, что мы можем носить с собой. Тогда лучше первым делом вот это. Улучшены цены при покупке и продаже предметов. Покупаем дешевле, продаем за дороже. Ну, то есть, в плане хлам всякий. Продавать дороже будем. А покупать дешевле. Ну, или опыт. Не, я предлагаю фармить. Опыт, он, конечно, хорошо. Я хоть буду пользоваться это. Деньгами. Я никогда даже не задумывался. Я всегда играл с тем оружием, что находил. Ну давай откроем. Особый ассортимент нужно. Да, связи с серым рынком. А вот это что такое, мне интересно? Зарабатывать кредит на вложениях с регулярными интервалами. Тут есть где-то биржа, что ли? Ладно, давай. Опа, опа. Отправляйте систему on. Нажмите В, чтобы открыть окно, экран перспективности. Else. То есть такой небольшой спойлер. Еще раз, два, три, четыре. 4 колонии будет. Вот тут все на рассказываю. Заработав достаточно опыта. Нет, подожди. Зарабатывайте опыт, разведывая планеты, находя союзников, побеждая врагов, воссоздавая экосистемы и совершая другие действия, помогающие превратить скопление Элея в новый дом. Вот так вот. То есть, короче, все наши действия будут давать нам очки опа. Опа и уровень Нексуса показывают ваши достижения в освоении Элея. У некоторых планет есть собственный рейтинг перспективности. Зарабатывая опыт на планете, вы повышаете ее рейтинг вплоть до 100%. Но на большинстве планет можно основать аванпост после того, как достигнут рейтинг 40%. На некоторых планетах потребуются дополнительные действия. Кроме того, после достижения определенного рейтинга доступности на отдельных планетах могут стать доступными новые криокапсулы. В гайде написано, что инвентаря слишком шибко мало. Блин. Понятно, что там нужно прокачивать все. Но просто нужно знать правильную последовательность. Ну, не правильную последовательность, более практичную. Ну все, на этом этаже все. Мы же со всеми поговорили. С этим заключенным можно поговорить, где он? Его же должны были выпустить. Да, его выпустили. Где его найти теперь? Вот они стоят. Деньги давай. За услуги адвоката давай деньги. Извлеките урок из этого.
Make sure you control yourself better in the future, Nilken.
What? What does he mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Все, что ли? Ну и ладно. Надо брать деньги за работу. Сид.
It's you. You're the human pathfinder.
Сестра Ветра.
I'm Sid, Vetra's sister. Vetra's told me all about you. Well, not all about you, but the important bits. I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting you, though.
Что за работа?
What work do you do here?
Oh, I just monitor comms from colonists. Progress updates, hazards encountered. Note it down, pass on a report to Sean at the end of the day.
Important job.
I know. It's nice to hand in a report and have someone say I helped.
I'll let you get back to work.
А с сестрой можно?
Ryder.
I'll let you get back to work.
Понял. Они же почти близняшки. Только цветом отличаются. Криотсек, жал. Давай криотсек. Там же сестра еще.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors on the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. Is HNS.
Тут задание есть.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking
taking you over to the Nexus. You'll need to clear immigration.
There was some kind of emergency when we arrived.
This is not good. Damned exiles.
The victim's name has been withheld until next.
Boy, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromus was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Найдено медикаментов. Рейд на изгнанников.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. She's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant. Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Scott? Is that you? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything.
Что напоминает?
Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
Он занят. Блин, надо сказать, ну ладно.
Away on a mission
Когда лучше
right
из комы
now.
выйдет.
I know he's worried about you, though.
Yeah, I know Dad. He probably said, she'll live, and went off to go study
Нельзя ей
some
вредить.
new form of algae.
It wasn't like that. He cares.
How many times has he yelled at you so far?
Oh, the usual.
Well, when he gets back, tell him he needs to stop picking on my little brother.
Врать, конечно,
What's home
плохо.
like? Is Habitat 7 as beautiful as they
Кэтрин, ты ли
promised?
это? Вот.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
Well,
А ты говорил ей правду про отца сразу?
Dad will find
Я
us a
вроде
place
так
to
же
live.
соврал ей.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Или
And
ему.
I should be there helping you guys do it.
Well, you were never one to quit, Sarah. A little nap won't hold you back.
Hell no, it won't. As soon as I'm up, I'm helping you and Dad find home.
You got it.
And then,
Просто что-то не хочешь
What
сказать.
happened?
The connection was only temporary. Her condition remains stable.
Это же будет шок. Сильнейший.
Sorry, it seemed
Она и так
better
в
than
коме.
nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Это, как говорится,
Thanks, Harry.
ложь во благо. Но... Не знаю, это сложно. Я просто не люблю врать. Это же во благо. Так себе. Ну тут все. Но она обидится, когда проснется. Ну, Гош. Хотя. Ну ладно
Are you
уже.
sure you want to do this, Nilken?
I am. It's for the best.
What's for the best?
I'm putting Nilken here back into stasis.
The conviction was overturned, but everyone still treats me like a murderer. Mariette heard the truth. She left me. I just want to
Помогли
go to
парни.
sleep and wake up when things have blown over.
Трус.
Sure. Run away from your problems. A fitting end.
Помогли, называется.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your sister in a coma.
Can't say I really bought into the whole SAM implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here, a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
So you and Lexi swapped jobs?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by. So it made sense that Lexi and I switched places. She's younger. Well, for Asari. They're still teenagers when they're 200. And she's one hell of a doctor. She'll serve the Tempest well.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
Так, ну все. Остался Сэм. А, на жилой палубе еще вроде что-то есть. Злая женщина.
It's you.
Это ты.
You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Спасибо. Оп, значит, можно просканировать. Хмель. Каскад. Жатецкий хмель. Хмель Голдинг. Анализ. Образец хмеля, выращенного на земле и сохраненного во время путешествия из Млечного. Жатецкий гусь. Хорошечно. Больше никто не хочет меня поругать. Ланни.
Pathfinder?
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know it's a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the captains I've piloted for, she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
What about your family?
I'm an orphan.
А вообще, почему с ней вообще
My
диалог
parents died
есть?
on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago. No siblings. I left
Она
some
же с
friends and
обычного
distant
квеста
relatives
была.
behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting, but I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
Have to go now. See you later.
You be careful out there.
Странно, ну ладно.
Ryder, this new station leadership I'm hearing
Union
about
meeting?
finally let you out of their sight?
Looks like.
Took them long enough.
Will you be bringing Hyperion folks out of stasis?
That's my job. We're keeping it to specific personnel for now. Those who can help the Nexus get back on its feet. But with outpost settlement starting, we'll soon be able to wake up more.
Thanks for the talk.
Sure thing.
Так, Сэм у нас здесь.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day.
Погнали.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Это же жена, да? Мать наша. Ну, главного героя имею в виду.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Мы же еще открывали воспоминания.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course. Welcome back, Scott.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Ну все. На корабль. Вроде как мы здесь все сделали. Журнал. В каюту. Подожди, а здесь наша каюта есть? Эос. Ну да. Мы же получили уровень. Получили еще 4 за квест. Рядом с Сэмом налево. Так, Лито. Ну, сейчас пойдем. Нексус. Поговорить с доктором Ариадной. Кстати. Поговорите с ней в технической лаборатории. Ладно. Еще куча квестов. Блин, а мы еще в прошлый раз должны были зайти сюда. Ладно.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times. Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like. What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
А хэштег 1 где? Ладно.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array
Понял.
may enable it.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end.
Он, наверное, хотел
All I
создать
think about are the times I wasn't
ИИ,
there
чтобы
for her.
вылечила
Well, that's
жену.
going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Чё, повисло, что ли? Так, подожди. А, ну все. Болезнь Эллен.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about
Или как
Sarah.
в Штейне сделать?
Dr. Tapero says she'll be fine, but she's my daughter.
Что конкретно?
How can I not worry?
В прошлое
I
прыгнуть?
hate to leave her like this. It's these moments when you wish
Или
you
в
told your
будущее?
children you love them more often. Or ever.
А, отправить сообщение в прошлое?
Kids,
А что бы она изменила, если болезнь неизлечимая?
things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
И такой же, как там? А, в этом плане.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni.
Которая копию свою
Sorry,
сделала, ты имеешь в виду?
archaeologist I corresponded with a
Я
few
уже даже не
years
помню,
back.
как зовут ее.
She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Pretty sure my sisters mentioned Dr. Tassoni. An expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to
Это же
learn
которая
here.
была с
So
Джеком,
much
с
potential
Джоном.
wisdom to tap.
Короче, с
I
Шепардом.
wish you much good luck and future success.
Ты Сони.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Ну все.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182,
Their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community. When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Ты сонный. Можно вроде у себя поставить будет, да? Книги.
Printed books. Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were pathfinders too.
Теперь вроде все. А, нет. Нам... Два. Вообще, как мы 9-й левел апнули, что-то даже не заметил. Так, это... Доставить хмель из Млечного Пути в Вихрь. Это же этому. В бар, то есть, девушке. За тот квест онлайновый. Где я умер сразу? Вчера ты имеешь в виду? Или за то, что мы сделали... за то, что мы отряд отправляли? Я что-то не заметил. Еще создать нагрудник первопроходца? Ну, это такое. 11 тысяч. Я даже не обратил внимания. Нексус. Вот, с доктором Ариадой надо. Но это сведения о врагах. Кое-что лично. Поговорить с Эдисом и... ну это Лито. Она вернулась в криокапсулу на Нексусе, но может захотеть повторить попытку, когда вы обустроите вам пост. А у нас всего один... Ну, отлично же. Пойдем с пожарными разговаривать. Так, тут точно все. Вроде мы все обошли. А почему субтитров нет? Новостей. Is Agent S. Так, и куда? Наверх. О, мы еще здесь не были.
Nah, Rachni engineered mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Музыку слышно. Из клуба. Из бара, то есть.
That could be a ship, or even turbulence in the Scourge we should know about.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
На ковчеге Гиперион. Подожди, считать уравнение в модуле Сэма на ковчеге Гиперион. Все, точно?
The
Так.
beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder.
Удобно
But there's
место.
more they can do.
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of young minds. I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate and splendid from your data. My prototype is on that console. Add more scans to improve it, and I will share my educational budget with you. And my thanks.
Воу, телепорт. Модель скопления. Доктор Лейнома Аридана. 3 первичные модели системы будут готовы уже на следующей неделе. Надо видеть, где мы находимся. Орбитальные вариации Нексуса необходимо внести поправки, учитывающие изменения. Наши дочери не будут знать, что такое криостаз и что такое 600 лет сна. Они родятся в Андромеде. Это важный фактор. Скопление в хаосе, не перед ли окружение. Но не столь значимо то, с чем мы боремся, сколько то, что мы создаем. Сохранилось. Поскольку мы бесспорно являемся для Андромеды инвазивными видами, мы еще успеем оставить свой след, но действовать надо осторожно, стараясь сохранить все, что из-за нас может исчезнуть. Скопление Лея бросило нам неожиданный вызов. Мы прибыли сюда с запасами семян и образцами ДНК, чтобы сохранить биологическое разнообразие видов в Млечном Пути. Но эти территории пострадали от скверны, и их уникальная флора и фауна оказалась под угрозой. Их также необходимо защищать. Бета-версия. Геофизический V. Описание обновления. Гибкий интерфейс. Бла-бла-бла, бла-бла-бла. Улучшенное взаимодействие. Сканировать планету Валея. Ага. Хорошее задание. Смотрится сака. Ей повезло просто. Так, ну тут теперь точно все. Вот, наверное, сколько у нас очков? 350? Сколько нужно, например, на циклон 5? 140. О, стоп. Нет, не это хотел. У нас же этот квест висит. Грудь. Уже проходит. А, платина. Платина нужна. Шапиро.
What's the trouble? I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
То есть на карте не все квесты? А, это же второй этаж. Ну ладно.
That's a fact.
Поэтому я не увидел
But if I
этого.
happen to see anything, I'll let you know.
That's something. Thank you.
There's a power short here.
Блин,
We could
ты
scan
был
the
прав,
area.
тебе придется бегать, походу. Закрыто, 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 закрыто. А где клубняк? То есть бар. Внизу же вроде, да? Да, со сканером будем бегать. Ну.
Wow, where did you find those? Never
Хмель.
mind, don't answer
Жатецкий
that.
хмель.
I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
50 опыта.
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Oh, it's you.
То есть развитие никакое не открывает новое? А тут где колонки стоят? Блин. Это понятно. Собрать сведения о врагах. Это понятно. Дав-квесты. Планеты. Оп. Осмотреть места повреждений в общественной зоне в командном центре. Блин.
So, okay. Once I hit the column, this step should be good for protection.
Капец. Обратно. Блин, надо было тут еще Уже ладно.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Внезапно еще кто-то поговорить хочет.
An animal did this?
Affirmative. I am able to track it.
Это стандартная рабочая станция Нексуса. Пульт управления получил значительные физические повреждения. Вероятно, причина повреждения острым инструментом или орудием со множеством металлических или костяных выступов.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
You can believe the reports. Eos is becoming a livable and sustainable space. Going back to reclaim it will help heal your scars.
See, Jory? It's going to be okay.
Трусишка.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director 10 of your status. You're listening to Agent N.
Существо. Воу. Состояние живой-здоровой. Миниатюрный паллад. Покорная разновидность паллада. Вероятно, прибыл на Нексус на челноке с Эос. Похоже, строит себе гнездо из выброшенных механических деталей. Дальнейшая угроза не представляет.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Что-то такого даже не помню. Убейте ее, поймайте ее.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
Ну вот и все, выполнили. Быстро. Теперь точно все здесь? Нас еще новая планета ждет. Новая система.
Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
А по этому поводу... Ну, раз никто не видел, я думаю, если бы они заметили. Хотя... Ну, мы это уже не узнаем. Вроде все. Так что я предлагаю лететь отсюда.
That's ridiculous. Why would he say that? What are you doing with that ship? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Cash to do something about it.
Кстати, а тут что? Опа. Центр культуры. Тут можно про каждую расу послушать. Про людей. Гарсон.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Будем слушать?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
Вроде себя тут нельзя создать, но я пока не помню.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send them our way.
Найдем чуть позже.
Check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask.
Чуть позже. Чуть позже она сказала.
Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center.
You are looking at an image of the Milky Way, the original system of the colonists now arriving in Andromeda. Home to countless life forms, the Milky Way is a galaxy where friendship and peace are held in the highest regard. Those arriving in Andromeda bring with them this spirit of enlightenment. They look forward to making your acquaintance.
Все? Так, ну, тогда сейчас сделаем перерыв мысленный. Сейчас тут куча информации будет. Не будем изучать наши расы. Особенно мне интересно про людей послушать. Все, сейчас вернусь.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit. Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors. They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about your own culture. I'm Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy. The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit. Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors. They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about your own culture. Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy. The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit. Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors. They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about your own.
Ценится на все, что ценное, обычно в дефиците. Все правильно. Так, начнем с Гарсон.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Ну, расскажи.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our pathfinders have done their job and made new friends in the galaxy.
Друзей пока нет.
Welcome to the
Чуть
Nexus.
позже.
But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
Все, я даже присел. О!
Why
Внимание.
did you leave the Milky Way?
I get that question a lot. Many of us have a deep curiosity that needs to know what else is out there. Our own Milky Way is just one tiny speck in a universe full of mysteries. And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call to adventure I could not resist.
What are you planning to do in this galaxy?
Great question. I'd be worried about that too. I can assure you, we have no hostile intentions whatsoever. We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. We're eager to learn about new cultures, new ideas, and share our own.
Вообще это
But we
больше...
understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what galaxy you're in. And the initiative looks forward to doing just that.
Больше похоже на завоевательство какое-то переселение. Мы пришли в чужую галактику. Такие... Мы, конечно, с добрыми намерениями, но мы парочку планет заселим. Вы не против?
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make friends.
Они такие, конечно, у нас тут парочку планет свободных.
Hyperion, one of several ships that made the long voyage from the Milky Way galaxy to Andromeda. The thousands of colonists aboard have come in peace, united by their dream of a better life in your beautiful galaxy. You need not fear their arrival. We are all citizens of the universe, eager to be your friend.
Капец, субтитры экипажа, который рядом общается. Мы их даже не слышим. Люди.
Hello there. I'm a human being. If you'd like to know more about my people, just ask.
Давай.
Okay.
Good to hear. Humanity is a diverse species. You may notice different skin colors or religious beliefs among our people. Yet we don't let those differences come between us. We'd rather celebrate our diversity rather than fight over it.
What's human history like?
Humanity is a young people compared to many of the other Milky Way races. We didn't discover spaceflight until much later. But what we lack in age, we make up for with enthusiasm and a pioneer's spirit. We'd like to think we can teach our fellow travelers a few new tricks.
Where Where do you come from?
Как воевать между собой.
Humans come from a planet called Earth. It's a beautiful blue world with everything from oceans to jungles, snowy mountain peaks to deserts. It's also an oasis of biological diversity. Scientists calculate Earth contains nearly 9 million unique animal and plant species. I'm glad you stopped by. Next time you see a human, ask about ice cream. It's one of the many great things we bring to Andromeda.
Это единственное, что ли?
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda.
Хорошее принесли. Мороженое.
Okay.
Solarians are considered among the brightest scientific minds of the Milky Way. We're known for our quick thinking, technological savvy, and intellectual powers of deduction.
I hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived.
What's Solarian history like?
Cooperating with the Asari, we were the second species in the Milky Way to help form a galactic government, the Citadel Council. From time to time, we also guided other species, such as the Krogan, to better channel their natural gifts towards worthy pursuits. It's our belief that the careful application of science and intellect is the key to improving the quality of life for all.
Where do you come from?
Solarians originate from a world known as Surkesh. It's a tropical planet covered with oceans and rainforests. As an amphibious species, we're at home in Surkesh's lush jungles, but with our technological advancements, we can adapt to nearly any environment. We look forward to studying the wonders of Andromeda and the rich diversity our galaxy has to offer. It's been my pleasure. Rest assured, the people of Andromeda have nothing to fear from Solarians.
Сомневаюсь, что турианцы оценили бы молочный продукт.
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need. As with all political institutions in the Milky Way, conflict is rare. Peace and cooperation are the rule of the day.
Кроганы.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing more about my people?
Давай.
Okay.
Of course you are. We may look scary, but don't let that worry you. It comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how to thrive, even under the worst conditions.
Как там их вид называли? Что-то с другими белками связано. Блин, не
What's
помню.
Krogan history like?
Colorful, you might say. Growing up in our neighborhood, only the toughest survived. That usually meant a lot of fighting. You'll hear stories, so no sense covering it up. We once had a great society, but I'm ashamed to say, we squandered it. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now. They're the smart ones, the ones looking for peace and a fresh start.
Where do you come from?
An ugly rock called Tachanka. No sense lying. It's not a planet most people want to visit. We had predators, nasty weather, and not much else. But it gave us our identity, forced us to adapt and evolve. Everything about us is built for survival. How many species do you know that have a pair of spare lungs just in case? Or 4 testicles? Thanks for chatting. We're all looking forward to meeting our new neighbors.
Welcome, native of Andromeda. My people are known as Asari. It would be my pleasure to tell you about our kind.
Сейчас только до меня дошло. А как? В итоге все научились говорить на английском. Все расы.
Okay.
Very well. Asari are the oldest civilized race in the Milky Way galaxy. Among my people, diplomacy and cooperation are prized over war or conflict.
What's Asari history like?
Thousands of years ago, we played an important role in founding the Citadel Council, the seat of government for our home galaxy. In the ensuing centuries, Asari placed great value on cooperation and collaboration. Many species look to us for leadership and guidance. Due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age, we are patient in our decisions and prefer long-term solutions over short-term gains.
Where do you come from?
Asari come from a planet known as Thesia, which many consider the crown jewel of the Milky Way. It's a thriving world blessed with prosperity and peace, and the center of the largest economy in the galaxy. With the high concentration of element zero on Thesia, Asari evolved powerful biotic abilities. It is considered a hallmark of our species. Farewell. We look forward to forging new bonds with our friends in Andromeda. The wisdom you share is our reward.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative.
It's an honor to meet you, citizen of Andromeda. My people are the Turians. It will be a privilege to tell you about them.
Okay.
Okay.
Turians are a highly disciplined race who value service to others. No one places personal needs ahead of the greater whole. Public works serve as a focal point of our society. We believe it's our duty to better our species.
What's Turian history like?
The history of my people is proof that peace eventually wins out. Disagreements among species turned into lasting friendships. When Turians first met humans, there was a misunderstanding between us that could have had disastrous consequences. But with patience and restraint, humans and Turians eventually joined together in a mutually beneficial partnership. We look forward to doing the same in Andromeda.
Where do you come from?
Turians live on a planet known as Pala. The atmosphere's weak magnetic field shaped our evolution into the life form you see today. Our signature carapace, the hard exterior shell you see on Turians, is actually metal. It protects us from the intense rays of Paladin's sun.
Люди до сих пор делятся на группы, говорящие на разных языках. Некоторые говорят на испанском, на китайском, понятно. Каждый раз инопланетян также имеется широкий спектр языков и диалектов. Большинство знает только свой родной язык, поэтому приходится полагаться на машинный перевод. Современные портативные компьютеры помогают осуществлять перевод в реальном времени со многих инопланетных языков. Такие устройства можно носить с собой в руке, прикреплять под одежду, вставлять в украшения или имплантировать под кожу. Без быстрого и точного перевода было бы невозможно заниматься галактической торговлей и обмениваться культурными достижениями. Ну, теперь-то понятно все.
The pleasure of meeting you has been mine. One that I hope other Turians will soon enjoy.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
А это что такое? Это мы? Ну-ка.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors. They're
Все.
happy to answer any
Мы теперь будем... А про что будем рассказать? Про первопроходцев? Опа. Еще какой-то парень. Игнациус. Грек, что ли?
Hi. Gil Brody is your engineer, right?
Фу, не надо.
I'm Bailey. I used to work with him in the hangars here. You wouldn't happen to know if he's available, would you?
Для чего?
Depends on what you mean. His duties keep him pretty busy.
No, I mean like a... Oh, never mind.
Он еще в такой позе стоит.
Tell him I said hi, huh?
Фу. Я не осуждаю.
All clear.
All clear. Кстати, там же уже час прошел, можно глянуть этих группы оперативные.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
Вообще можно, наверное, со всеми поговорить. Опять.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
No. Fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Fine, fine.
What can I do for you?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No. If I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Там какой-то вариант был.
What can I do for you?
Во, вы с Гилом ругаетесь?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know...
Что у терминала?
How's it going?
Нет, у нее ничего нового нету. Можешь дать интервью. Так я же ожидал. Это вы виноваты. Гил. Помните Белли, с которым вы столкнулись на Нексусе? Не знаю, что вы ему сказали, но он решил написать мне. Пересылаю его сообщение. Вот то я хочу прям узнать ваши любовные страсти. Гил, надеюсь, у тебя все хорошо. Наша совместная работа на Нексусе вдохновила меня. И ты, я уверен, сейчас вдохновляешь своим примером коллег на буре. Я завидую им и твоему первопроходству, но мне кажется, что работа, которой ты сейчас занимаешься, и первооткрыватели, которых ты поддерживаешь, заслуживают вдохновения больше, чем кто-либо из нас. Конец. Вот это на 6 страниц, пока он не спросил меня, не хочу ли я выпить. Вдохновение? Хоть отбавляй, верно? Я вас не понимаю. Твой доктор — одна из самых любопытных азарий, каких я только видела. А я видела многих. Ей нужно бы сбавить обороты как следует, иначе я тут не задержусь. А это будет очень не кстати, я так думаю. Неважно. Суви, дорогой Райдер, я благодарна тебе за недавнюю беседу, пусть даже мы не пришли к согласию. Дебаты вдохновляют. Райдер, так, от кого? От Лекси. Приложение «Половая зрелость и агрессия у Кроганов». Райдер, я прикладываю свой труд о Кроганах, о котором говорила. Там всего 500 страниц, больше было нельзя. Если вдруг будет интересно, для медицинского журнала Цитадели я написала более полную версию. 1400 страниц. Там больше подробностей, есть схема спаривания. Кстати, я его хотел узнать. Почему мне, кстати, возникал этот вопрос, как они... Ладно, не хочу знать. На 500 страниц. Август Брэдли, первопроходец, мне нужна ваша помощь с одним делом, над которым работает Хенли. Я не вполне понимаю суть происходящего, поэтому объяснение предоставлю ей. Она вам все расскажет, когда вы прибудете на место. Август Брэдли, командир Промандоса. Продромоса. А где Биби? У нас тут выход.
Drag, I'm working with Vectra to track down prosthetic gel and those other items we discussed.
You're too good to me, Doc.
Nothing for me. Playing favorites, Lexi?
What? No?
Дик Крогана сказала же, у них 4 кое-чего. Кустикола. Вроде так же, да? Так, ударные отряды. Ну давай. Лут. Тут ты провалено. Ну, первый уровень его отправляли на сложную. Но 810 опыта. 7000 с половиной. Ну, 650. Финансы задания, бронзовый ящик кредитов, бронзовый ящик материалов. Вот так вот. А когда новый квест? Блин, а видимо не получится обузить. Наверное, 1 в день. Или 2, 3 в день. А, можешь... О, ну-ка, ладно. Стоп. Бронзовый ящик. Берели. Блин. 36 кредитов. Установить ПВО. Серебряный ящик. Уровень 3. Блин, я все финансы потратил. Короче, надо брать и отправлять их. На бронзовый. Браво. Бронзовый. Серебряный. Ну-ка. 29%? Да. Кстати, новые квесты Апекса открылись. 5 часов. Ё-моё. %29%. Блин, а можно отозвать? Тут ты. Короче, брать, отправлять и все. 29% это не 1%, правильно?
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Сейчас еще нам сложно предстоит. Определиться с... Так можно даже прямо на корабле торговать? А зачем тогда 2 торговца на Нексусе? Причем
So we had
рядом.
a stowaway.
You mean Peebe?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Ой, а что, мы с ней не разговаривали, что ли?
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
Блин, получается, нам же нужно отнести данные Сэму, да? А он на цитадели, ну то есть на причаленном ковчеге к цитадели. Блин.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel, from when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Блин,
It was
неохота обратно
where his
возвращаться.
journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this. How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
Ну-ка, люди.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Ё-моё. Liam.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something
Блин, нас еще
does
ждет
go wrong.
прокачка, это капец.
Suvi okay?
20 очков,
Suvi's strong
20.
sense of faith keeps
Это
her
быстро
grounded.
закончится.
I'm not spiritual, but there's a beauty in how her mind rationalizes religion and science.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
How's Cora doing?
Я предлагаю
She's
скачать
processing.
то, что уже нас,
Your
то,
father
что
was
мы
her
начали
mentor.
качать.
She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who
Он
can be
сказал,
so stubborn
у
and
этого
so
старого
appreciative.
ублюдка все нормально.
Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Начать качать боевую и биотическую пассивку класса. Тоже
Is
правильно.
PB alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Так, никто нас не вызывает. Тут никого нет. Тут у нас Кора.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
Завязывать стальную балку узлом силой мысли. Хотя не мысли. Они же не псионики, а биотики. Хотя, наверное, это одно и то же.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
It sucks, but it happened. We need your mind on the mission.
Always is. But I'm human too. Need time to find a way through. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Предметы поднимать. Чё еще? Не, ну пригодились бы. Я-то вырос в Казахстане, были проблемы. Так сказать, с другой расой.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Messing with that vault feels like early brain surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us to live here, I don't care how the vault's doing it.
Magnificently. That's how.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
Видно болты. Да я не сомневался в тебе, Гил.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Не.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Слава богу, ничего с тобой нет.
Anytime.
Биби?
Hey, yeah. What's shaking?
О, флирт?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Так, ой! Тут ты. А, ну ладно.
Need something? Need something done?
А с ней нельзя флиртовать-то так вот просто.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, Ryder?
Ты...
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing the job.
Можно.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Фу, все, иди отсюда. Пойдем сходим в нашу каюту. Так, только-то ж, да, в нашу. И можно отправляться. Почта есть? Почты нет. А, ну мы же все удалили уже.
Hello, Scott.
Юмор.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why is it so hard to find a good steak?
I don't know, Sam.
Because it's a rare medium. Well done.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing.
Ты, может, она бегает и мычит. А, это опа, 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 опа. Ну все, можно отправляться теперь точно. Надо пострелюшки устроить. Постреляшки.
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course.
Че, мы на S будем отправляться обратно? Там квесты есть. Или на новую полетим? А в каюте слева от кровати нет панельки? Блин, а тут нельзя упасть. Слева от кровати. Музыка. Есть вот такая вещь. А, ты говорил слева? Так. Ну к этой же я подходил. Это голограмма. Тут можно одежду сменить. О, да, это то, что прям душа требовала. А что не видно? Автоматический оттенок, свои оттенки. А, надо выбрать. А почему нельзя сменить одежду? Да нормальный прикид у нас. Чисто клубняк такой. Транс. Ладно, мы давали поменять одежду. А то куртка, длинная рукава, короткие. Невелик выбор. А нельзя музыку сделать на весь корабль. Жалко. Чтобы все слушали, что мы слушаем.
System, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Так, ну это без разницы. ну так, можно... Взять Пиби. И драка.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Как понять, радиация спала, нет?
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Это все пьяное здесь шастает. Без изменений.
You're back. Anything you need?
Мы хотели о ветре поговорить.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Ah, Vetra. You're lucky to have her. Few weathered the mutiny on the Nexus as gracefully. The mutineers tried to convince her to join them. She refused, yet many of them are still her contacts and allies. If Vetra Nix has advice for you, I'd listen.
Все, это я
See you later.
только и хотел узнать.
Be well, come back again.
Собрать образцы растений. Приемник на EOS. Ну, если радиация спала, то можно выполнить камни для науки. А так туда не добраться.
Gonna be a lot safer around here with those soldiers. Nexus must be waiting, Pathfinder. Relax. There will be more for you on Eos after you get back.
We'll talk another time.
Pathfinder.
Какие у нас тут квесты? Искать активаторы памяти. Это друзья. Не то. EOS. Поговорить с Эдисоном и ее помощником Улито. Например. Так это ж... А где это? Ага. Упс. Странно, что сделали, что не умираешь от этого. А, это... Не понял. Эдисон кто такая? Блин, серьезно? Это же одна из главных. Вот ты. Почему мне казалось, что здесь квест? Ну-ка. Мне тут неудобно. Вот отсюда. Как я это упустил? Я ж с ней говорил. Пойдем, пойдем. Травку пособираем.
So Drac, Asari, and Krogan live much longer than the rest of the Milky Way species.
Yeah, so?
But now you've got about as much.
I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Oh, right. The gardener.
Botanist, Pathfinder.
Ботанику. А где? Ага. Съедобное растение. Ура! Что-то мне подсказывает, радиация ни хрена не спала. Поэтому смысл сюда было прилетать. Когда она спадет. Можно даже проверить, поехать. Кстати, надо глянуть для прокачки машины, что надо.
Pathfinder, the remnant have altered the landscape ahead.
А, все вижу. Уже почувствовал. Ай-ай.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Блин, она понятная, короче.
This is resonating now. Probably with the vault.
Это увлекательное занятие, конечно, копать.
I like what you said about life and longevity, Drac.
Remind me what I said?
You said the number of years we're around isn't what matters. Back home, I knew so many old Asari who stopped learning, asking questions.
Sounds less like living than waiting to die.
Exactly. I wouldn't trade one of my years for 100 of theirs.
Ну, короче, можно поставить еще приемник. Хотя, наверное, тоже не пустит. Сюда. Ну, тоже, наверное, радиация. Так что летим в новую систему. Я предлагаю. Потому что Вэлс делать нам нечего. Пока что.
Life support at 100%.
Там же увлекательно сейчас. Планеты новые. Сканировать. Самое интересное здесь.
Ryder.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop now.
Сюжет подъехал.
Cat ships, a dozen. No, more.
В инвиз уходите. Хрена там пушки у них.
They've got us pinned against the scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant?
Опа, он по-русски? Ой.
Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
Только после вас.
You're the one in my way. Who are you?
They've lost navigation.
We're
being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
Все, я разозлился.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless.
Как он английский выучил? Или мы выучили его? Язык. Что-то как-то странно.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the scourge.
Do it!
Валим.
Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Hello?
Эпично зашкаливает.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
We're being contacted.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Это уже новая...
Tov Jagalesto.
Да, новая раса подъехала.
Tov Jagalesto.
Мы пришли с мира.
Listen, sorry to just show up like this, but I swear, we're the galactic good guys.
Efanola. Fahan and Gasadregara. Efanola. They're forcing us to land.
Then we land.
Efanola.
Yes. Ha, look at that. It's beautiful.
Нас же типа сейчас захватят вроде как.
We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids.
Get us call time yahal.
Need me to take my shoes off?
Hey, Hamdar goes.
Mason Roa.
I'm Paran Shai, governor of Aya.
We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Они уже
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey. Joel, I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A
Они
Pathfinder.
же язык наш знают как-то.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
What do you want? Мы пришли с миром, мне жаль, обмен знаний. Правду скажи.
Our intentions are simple. We'd like to look in your vault, and then we're out of here.
You think that's simple? You don't know anything. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me. Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
What's happening?
We have a visitor.
Или у нас настолько мощный переводчик, что...
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This is insane. It belongs in a containment cell.
Настолько быстро определил их язык и перевел.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
How did it find us? He, not it. And stop staring. Ephra will send it away.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
Не знаю, не понимаю.
This is the
Они
Resistance
понимают нас, мы
headquarters.
их понимаем.
Ephra is waiting inside.
Ты что, предлагаешь нам открыть дверь?
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No, I am telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the cat.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the cat kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way.
A Pathfinder. Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
My people from the Milky Way were bold enough to come to Andromeda. I need to be at least that bold to save them.
So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you. The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault. But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us. And you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra. I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass. Joel, you talk too much. Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me. Go if you want. But when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first. I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
It's gonna be cozy, so I hope you like people.
I hope I don't regret this.
Me too.
I've organized my analysis of Aya.
Первые шаги.
Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
Новая планета, новые задания. Сохка эсоф.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
Собственно, отсталым.
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The Ket offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it.
Все равно не понимаю,
You're
как
here
они
to help
начали
my
друг друга
people.
понимать.
Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
А с гетами мы
What makes you
сразу
think I
начали
can
понимать друг друга.
You
Начали
found
только
Aya, maybe
шмалять.
you found my supplier. Can't hurt to ask.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Kelder. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Сопротивлению нужны добровольцы. Перевод с Шалеша. Кеты почувствовали силу сопротивления и теперь знают, что обречены. Наша победа на Войлде — это только начало. Но без твоей помощи врага не одолеть. Если я надоел бояться, если не хочешь быть рабом, если тебе не терпится сразиться с захватчиком, сопротивление станет тебе второй семьей. Мы покажем, когда кетам сдачи вернуть захваченное. Сопротивление защищает само будущее ангара. Присоединяйся. О, можно что-то просканировать. Пластик 30%. 30%. Многовато. Этот созданный ангаротранспорт пригоден для длительных межзвездных путешествий. Так, где еще тут квест? На выходе. Enro Bosa.
I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paran Shai. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits. Until that changes, I'll be your liaison. How may I help you, Pathfinder?
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Life on them is hard, the people harder. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Why not bring everyone here?
We will not abandon any more worlds to the Ket, and Aya cannot support all of us.
When am I allowed to visit the city again?
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or Ephra?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn Ephra's trust. You talk to Soka. I'm told our museum curator, Avela, wants to meet you. The Ket swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
Sounded like you and Jal know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds. Our culture is complex.
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
You don't just stand here waiting to answer my questions, right?
I assist the governor in all matters. While you're here, this is my priority.
Pretty far outside your normal job, huh?
I did not begin this day expecting to speak with it. You?
Nice save.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you.
Это случаем не с ней можно это флиртовать?
Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life. Why did you do it?
Чтобы встретить таких, как ты.
For the chance to meet someone like you. Looks like it already paid off.
Are all humans as quick with words?
You'll have to find out.
I suppose I will.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Скоро на язык.
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with the new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people say about you, but I don't agree. I think you're here to help.
I am.
Now's your chance to prove it. You want to earn Aya's respect, right? Recovering our past will go a long way.
I don't think Ephra would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
It takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Ну все. О боже.
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better?
Oh yeah.
You ready to go?
Of course.
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
Так они нам позволили починиться или что? Или мы чинились, пока ходили?
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Do the translators not work?
They work.
А, вот. Все, теперь все стало на своем месте. Но все равно, как переводчик вот моментально определил. Calm down.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to... just listen up?
Begging. Interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jarl?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder.
Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jarl's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vol.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right?
Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Блин, там боты атакуют. Я все прослушал. Что, конечно, кому мне?
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice. Got it?
You bet.
Jal, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Все в сборе. Теперь, по идее, можно лететь на Эос, наверное.
Still compiling my first impressions, but even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jar.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
Так. Тут ты. Тут какой-то Браво у нас неудачник. Надо его... Да, видимо, рано. Надо один качать было. Один отряд качать.
Yes?
Новых
I'll
диалогов
be
нет.
here if you need me.
Так, а где он? А где он обитает теперь? Джал. В какой комнате?
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
Didn't think you were the type to run from trouble.
Well, when you put it that way. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Я-то думал, что-нибудь
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Была бы какая-нибудь шкала отношений, вот там. Почему не сделать?
Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
He's also the first kid who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
Нет, ничего, надо,
I'll
короче,
be here.
Джаал находить и лететь куда-нибудь. Вспомнить, где он обитает. Ну, было бы намного понятнее, ну, на какой стадии там отношения.
Your take on the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy. Do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you. What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
You probably have work to do. We can...
You know where to find me.
Джаал, Джаал. Наша комната. А кто музыку включает? Я не понял.
Hello, Scott. Meeting with the Angara is truly historic.
I'll say.
My only comparison is Alec Ryder's experience in the First Contact War, a time of uncertainty and cultural misunderstanding. We are arguably in a similar time, yet your encounter was peaceful. I can see what humanity has learned.
Ну-ка,
How are
юморни.
those jokes coming, Sam?
Why do Elcor start stampedes? Because they wish to be heard.
А кто такие алкоры?
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Реалтех. Пиби. Благодаря тому устройству с данными реликтов из хранилища на EOS мне осталось найти только один конкретный фрагмент Реалтеха, чтобы закончить проект. Сканер показывает, что такое есть на Войлде. Займемся, если будет возможность. Займемся. Есть план. Заходи, когда будет время. Есть идея, хочу поделиться. Может помочь со всем этим безумием. Ты меня пугаешь, Лиам. Которые эмоции произносят словами. Все равно шутку не... Ну, хотя... Понял, что она не смешная. А где Лиам? В каюте его нету.
There you are. Gotcha.
Что теперь? Ой, боже.
Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Вечно сидим смеяться.
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game with bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost heads up. We should play sometime.
Посмотрим.
Maybe if we get a break from duty.
A little distraction can be useful. Let yourself wander a bit. You might come back sharper.
Флиртует?
Next time we port up and you're in the mood,
Он с нами
I'm
флиртует, не
always
мы
in
с
the
ним.
mood.
Он с нами. О, вот Лиам шастает. Да тормози. Чё? Я понял. Боишься, что ли? Боже. Баг на баге. Что это был за телепорт в стенку?
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Will just watching a movie make people feel better?
Being with friends, having fun, and not thinking about how screwed we are? Yes. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Вот это задание. Найти фильмы. Так, а Джал, походу, здесь. Да.
So, Jal.
So,
we haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are your aliens.
Мы здесь не любим нетерпимых.
And you're alien to us. So there, we have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshe Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value, that sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
Ты интересный? Чё-то я такого не помню. Это что? Я надеюсь, это
When we
не то,
have
что я думаю.
downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Мы ж типа подружимся? Ну, то есть с друзьями
I
станем.
could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better? Or just share a hobby?
Ну, раз...
Oh, of course.
Good. Good.
Раз два человечка показывают, значит, просто дружба, как бы... Настоящая мужская дружба. Ничего личного. Лишнего.
Yes?
What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
You're messing with me, right?
Possibly. What does that mean?
It's an idiom.
Ну,
It means
можно...
you're joking,
Я видел
trying to
Залару,
make me feel
можно.
uncomfortable.
Ah,
За
then
сестру нашу.
no. Ephra instructed me to be cautious. I'm not very good at being cautious. That's enough. Until we've established a better trust with each other.
Как ты там писал? Не шпилить, а шпорить?
Aya has so much biodiversity. Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake. Maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with.
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that. What can I do for you?
Ну-ка, скажи что-нибудь про Джала.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Jal has all sorts of questions about the ship. I gave him some technical manuals. He tore right through them. I should ask him about Angaran ships. Imagine something actually designed to handle that damn scourge.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Шпирить.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
Или кто-то?
70 kilos is enough mass for another person.
Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
О, это типа здание? Давай.
All right. I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
70 килограммов чего-то. Извещение от Джала Амадарава. Вот перечень вещей, с которыми я взойду на твой корабль. Одеяло и постельное белье, на случай, если ваши принадлежности окажутся недостаточно подходящими или удобными. Небольшое число личных проектов, в том числе образцы ангарских технологий и оружия. 25 бутылей питательной пасты, запасы. Нужно регулярно пополнять. Броня, в том числе 2 ровджина, значение неизвестно. Варианты плащ-пояс. И набор для их ремонта. Различные мази, кремы и духи. При необходимости могу предоставить лаборатории их состав. Также беру с собой личное оружие, кетскую винтовку, инструмитрон я получил и занимаюсь его калибровкой. Надеюсь, список достаточно полный. Так, а можешь сразу выбрать... Нет. А какое это задание-то? А, во буря. Лишний груз. Или нужно прям все просканировать?
No extra mass in the bathroom. Phew. 70 kilos is a lot to flush away.
Внутреннее покрытие разведывательного корабля буря. Материал листовой альфа-бета-титановый сплав и жаропрочное покрытие.
Everything here looks normal. No stowaways, no extra mass.
Что-то интересное. Мутанта? Чужого? Чужого на корабле. Ой, чужие на корабле. А случайно не вот это? Ну, тут вряд ли 70 килограмм. Нерабочий эвакуационный модуль. Модуль эвакуации на малое расстояние. Для старта с грунта. Понятно. Блин, я думаю, что меня на лифте не понимает вверх.
All the mass readings in here are normal.
Of course they are. Something up.
I hope not.
Да я вон нашел уже. мы еще походим. Внезапно.
None of the equipment in here would produce extra mass readings.
Ой, я что-то видел. Призрачный образ. Генерированный графический образ в спектре, видимом человеческим глазом. Фрактальная живопись. Эта работа создана мной на одной из станций обучения распознавания образов. Кора решила, что картина имеет художественную ценность, и Алек Райдер подарил ей копию. Блин, отсюда не достать. Фу, подожди. Чё себе. Так, ну здесь мы уже все смотрели. Наверху? Ладно, давай сделаем этот квест.
Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge.
Внутреннее покрытие разведывательного корабля «Буря». Материал листовой альф... За перегородкой расположен неизвестный объект повышенной плотности. За этой перегородкой спрятано какое-то оборудование. Сканер активировал трансляцию записи. Я думаю, сейчас сделаем этот квест, да будем закругляться. Там уже новые планеты. Эос, не Эос.
Those parts you found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull.
Сломала
Her artist's signature.
позвоночник во время строительства.
Not even a broken back could stop her dream.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barrow, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
Я тоже не промах.
She's only saying that because she never met me.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
It's part of initiative history. It should go to the Nexus for everyone to see. And maybe help someone else.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
Минутка скорби. Опа. Что у нас по очкам? 20. Ну, неплохо. Еще всех нужно... Ёлки-палки. Лям 4. Так, не понял, а почему все такого же уровня, как я? А лям... А, все. Я думал, он не прокачался. Да, что-то я подустал. Вроде и позже запустились, но думаю, можно закругляться. Сохраняться. Ай. Да. Так что я думаю, до завтра. Завтра тоже пока без изменений. Метро. Ну как метро. Теперь это не метро, это поверхность. Да. Завтра без изменений. Все, спасибо, что были со мной. Ты и кто-то еще молчаливый на Твиче. Кто бы ты ни был. Спасибо. И услышимся завтра. Все, пока-пока.